Hi, welcome back to Nailed It with Elegance. I'm so glad to be spending a little time working on some fun nail art with everyone and having a chance to share it with everybody. It's a lot of fun. And I enjoy the process and the creative time, just having fun making pretty things, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Um, I recently did a couple of box openings for the Born Pretty series that I bought. I bought two. One was 6 cat eye polishes, and I did some color swatches on those. And I followed up with design implications and some things I thought looked really nice with that cat eye polish, just kind of trying them out. Now today I wanted to finish with the last 6 and do some design implications because I hadn't done it for the spring color series, and there was some really pretty spring colors, a lot of greens and blues and just kind of pastels. So I finally got around to getting these last 6 done in a design series. Okay, so this one here was the Jazz Blue Gel series, and this one was called Belle Diva. Okay, Belle Diva. And I did color swatches with them, and we looked at them, and I thought, oh, okay, well, I'll come back later with some design implications. So I did a set with Belle Diva, and I'll share that with everybody today. Really a nice color. Like sometimes when you actually put them in a full set, you have to kind of be creative and say, well, how can I embellish it a little bit? I mean, I could have just left it blue, but I don't think it would have been as nice or as pretty. So I used some opalescent stones, Swarovski crystals that were opalescent. And then I did a overlay of kind of a lacy look. So I thought that was real pretty, the Belle Diva used that way. I'll go ahead and take that out. And we'll go through a couple more. Give you a chance to see those. Like I say, if you look back, you can see where I did 2 box openings for Born Pretty. And I did swatch them all, but I didn't do any design implications for the pastels. I only did it for the cat eye. So here's the pastel. This is the green series. This one was called Bluebird. And I did a design on a set with this. They call it Bluebird. To me, it looked a little bit more green. So it was a lot of fun coming up with a design for that. So this will give you a chance to look at the Bluebird in a set of nails. May not be exactly your taste, but it's when you use them in design sets, and it's a little easier to kind of see what you think of the color, and then different people's ideas of ways of utilizing them. So here's the Bluebird, Faith, Hope, and Love on the pinky, just a stamp over that. There's the Bluebird with a glitter overlay, and there it is, embellished with a lace overlay and then a jewelry item embellished on the top. I also took and striped across the middle some silver glitter and then centered up the stone on that. So this was a 3-step. It was painting the nail, running some glitter, a stripe across the middle, overlaying it with a print, and then placing a stone on top. And then this has a nice little glitter overlay, kind of a transparent light one. But it turned out really nice. It was kind of a pretty way to use that set. Now, the glitter that I used over the top of it was just a gelish mini, and it was just a very light-duty glitter overlay. So there's that color. Now, the next one we're going to look at is There were 6 in the spring color series I bought. 6 cat eye and then 6 pastels. This is the third pastel called Walk the Sky from the gray blue series. And as you could see, it's a nice gray blue basically. It's bright, it's pretty. So I put a design together with that, and I also pulled in some Born Pretty holographic stamping polish. And that's how I decided to embellish this particular set. So what I did is I took the Born Pretty holographic and I ran it over the top of that polish. These 2 nails are covered. This one is stamped and this one is stamped. So if I pull that back a little bit and roll that and let the light reflect, you might see where that's stamped. And you know, sometimes I will use a stamping polish to stamp, or I'll use it completely over the nail. Now, here is that Born Pretty holographic polish that I overlaid over the top of the gray blue series called Walk the Sky by Born Pretty. It's really nice if you can swatch a set, but it's really neat when you can put it with a design implication, because it's a lot more fun to see it, not just on a pop stick, but in a full set of nails. So the next one we're going to look at by Born Pretty, it was part of a green series. It was called Spring Breeze. See, it's very bright green. It's lovely. A little different than the first. This is more spring colors. So what I had in mind with this when I saw how bright it was is floral. Real pretty floral. I thought, you know, I bet I could do, it's so springy and summery, I bet I could do a floral design with it. So that's what I did. Kind of a floral design. And I just embellished 2 of the nails. And then I put just a little bit of glitter in there just to catch the light in the center of the roses. So again, that is the Born Pretty polish. It's from the green series. It's called Spring Breeze. So I definitely thought, you know, spring, here we go. All right, so that's that color. We're down and we just have 2 more. Now this one is one that I predicted would go well together. When I swatched all of the pastel colors of the 6 polish set of pastels by Born Pretty, I saw 2 of them right off the bat that I thought would go together out of that series, and this was the set, and I really do like it. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to show you that bottle here. Here it is, Nude Pink Gel series. It's nude, and that's this color right here. If I'd have had time when I swatched them, there it is, I would have had these made up and been able to show you the swatch sticks and a design also. But I didn't have time like I did with the cat eye polishes, so I apologize for that. I had to wait till a later opportunity and then share the design implications. And they're a lot of fun. I mean, kind of coming up with something, creative, especially when you're just trying to demonstrate a series. Because what's neat about that is rather than just picking the same old color you like, you're kind of forcing yourself to be more versatile. And just say, okay, well, I got to do something with this color and I got to do something with that color. And rather than going to one that you can make look really nice, you're just trying to come up with a design for every single color in that polish set. And because this was a 6 polish series, I figured, well, I surely can come up with 6 different sets. Now this was one that challenged me a little bit. Okay, I'm not a real big fan of grays, but that's what this was. They called it the green series. Smoke cloud is what they called it. Smoke cloud. And it just kind of looked like a slate gray. It had a little bit of a green to it. And I had a hard time, I'll be honest, coming up with a design for this. So what I ended up doing is just pairing it with pink, and I thought the pink transparent pink glitter was kind of pretty with it. Now this smoke color, by the way, the glitter I used was the Gelish Mini transparent pink glitter. That is what I used. So that's what we have there. And just as a quick reminder, when we did the peach series, which I will show pictures of the sets in the end, this is that color that I knew would pair well with. And I had all peach fingernails and one accented with this. So I will show the photographs of all the sets at the end, and you can take a look at them and see which ones you like the best. I hope you liked them. I hope this kind of gives you some ideas on different nail sets that you might want to try out and you might want to look at. In my next video, I am going to share some nail jewelry. I have a lot of nail jewelry that I use on my sets, beautiful jewelry items, and I enjoy embellishing nails with them, from opalescent to Swarovski crystals to just jewelry items that you can work in amongst the stones. And I just got a lot of beautiful jewelry. I thought it would be fun to share. So maybe we'll just do a design workshop and play with some jewelry. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.